milk for everyone all around afterwards, I think, and you should be milking every moment, and that's what we're going to introduce. Milk Every Moment, a new campaign to help students understand the benefit of milk on their sporting performance. An affordable, natural, versatile and widely available choice after exercise. Milk provides a whole host of nutrients, vitamins and minerals to help fuel your workouts. A great option.
And let's talk about milk, and BUCS being proud to promote the Milk Every Moment campaign.
Milk provides high quality protein which helps support muscle growth and repair, and B vitamins to assist with energy release. A glass of milk is great for refueling and repairing those tired muscles after a physical match.
A very good morning once again here in the city of Sheffield. We're at Ponds Forge International Sports Centre for day 2. It's session 3A of the BUCS Long Course Swimming Championships 24-25, part of the BUCS Swim Series. What a night we had last night. What a day we had, in fact. And we do it all again on this Saturday, the 15th of February. Thank you for joining us online or in venue, and a great atmosphere, particularly in the evening session. And we've got a full schedule of BUCS swimming to bring you this morning. So this is session 3A. We will mostly see the fastest 3 heats in each event. The only contradiction to that is our opening event of the day. It's the male and the female 400 IM. This is where we see the slower heats first, because with the 400 IM, we have the fastest heat in the finals later. We already have our swimmers on the blocks and raring to go, and it's 8:59. We run like clockwork here at BUCS. Also this morning, we have the 100-meter freestyle. We have the 50-meter butterfly, the 100-meter breaststroke, the 200 back, the 400 free. That's another event where we'll have the fastest heat in the final. So a mixture of 50, 100 and IMs. And that's exactly where we start. Just 3 swimmers in our opening heat of the day. And we're going to only see 2 heats of the open male 400 IM and 2 heats of the female. So, in contrast to yesterday, every single event, the boys go first, followed by the girls. Yesterday, it was the opposite way round. And we are away for day 2. Now, BUCS are incredibly proud to be promoting the Milk Every Moment campaign to showcase how milk's nutritional values can support student athletes in prep for their events or with their recovery. Now, if you are here across the weekend, please make your way. You can't miss it, in fact. Generally, Move It the Cow is dancing around somewhere, but Milk Every Moment have a stand here on the main balcony, so you do walk past it as you come in. Fill in one of their surveys, just a short card, and you'll get a free prize, absolutely free, and also the chance to win a £100 voucher of your choice. You can't turn down free money, can we? And there is a giant double-chested fridge load of free milk they're giving away as well. So if you are looking for a pre or post-race recovery drink, make your way to the Milk Every Moment stand and fill your boots, or visit milkeverymoment.com if you're not making your way to the venue across the next couple of days. Also, a huge thank you. The delivery of the BUCS Nationals, 6 sports across these 3 days. We're of course concentrating on the swimming, but not possible without Sheffield City Council, University of Sheffield, Sheffield Hallam University and everyone active. So a multi-year partnership does not happen without those partners. Thank you. In the pool for our first race of the day. In lane 3, Luca Gunawadina for East Anglia, Jad Idris for King's College, and Aaron Wharton for Northumbria. That's from lanes 3, 4 and 5. We're looking at around about the 5-minute mark. So on our second leg, the backstroke. Small lead for Jad Idris in King's College. He's a 4:53 swimmer. PB. Aaron Wharton a 4:58, and Luca Gunawaradina a 5:04. So right now they are in the order that we would expect from the paperwork in front of us. So to repeat, we'll have this first 2 heats in this event, and then heat number 3, the fastest 10 entrants, they will swim in the final. That is from 5 p.m. this evening. In lane 4 of that final, Max Litchfield will swim. He won the 200 IM last night over Casey and Jones, but they don't swim in the 400. They were exclusive to the 2. And Litchfield looking to retain his title tonight in the 400. He'll have strong competition in Charlie Hutchinson and George Smith, who were on the podium with him last year. Oh, this is looking pretty good at the moment for Luca Gunawaradina as they come towards the end of the breaststroke. He's moved into second place. Aaron Wharton, sorry, has moved into second place over Luca Gunawaradina. But of course, any longer event, unlike the shorter 50s, has a lot more room for things to go absolutely right. No doubt about our leader though, Jad Idris for King's College. 4:53 coming in. Just a freestyle to complete. Going to be very close to his time as well. He's going to turn at about 4:30. So needs to come back in about 23 seconds. So not looking likely a personal best, but you can't get all of them. It's very early here, first race of the day. And as we were saying yesterday, there's no really, because it's February, there's no taper for this event. They are deep in training, all of our athletes. This is a mid-block of training championship. 5:05 for Idris. Good enough for a heat win, first win of the day. Aaron Wharton 5:15. So all 3 of these guys are going to be outside their best, but they've opened the show. As per yesterday, if you're online, please feel free to use the chat box on YouTube, and we'll DQ in fact for Jad Idris in 4, so that will not count the King's College swimmer. It will not be his win, so that goes to Aaron Wharton with the 5:15. But we'll move on to heat number 2. Yeah, please do leave any messages for teammates, loved ones, family, friends, and we'll get through them as much as we can. Keep it clean and tidy. Keep it broadcastable. In the pool for heat number 2, Joseph Mulligan for Nottingham in from lane 1. Fraser Tetlow for Aberdeen in 2. Hubert Gdaniek for Bath in 3. Oscar Dodds for Birmingham in 4. Rydian Arch for Cardiff in 5. Sam Williamson for Bath in 6. John Hick for Surrey in 7. And James Dobney for Sheffield Hallam is in lane number 8. First leg done on the fly, onto the backstroke, all happening down the middle. Oscar Dodds for Birmingham leads. We're looking at around about 4.5 minutes now. We've taken 30 seconds off our opening heat time as qualifiers. Hubert Gdaniek and Iridian Arch come in with 4:31s. He's not getting away though, Oscar Dodds. Gdaniek, Arch and Williamson will keep tabs on him as we approach the halfway mark. And we do have a pretty good crowd in here at Ponds Forge already this morning. Of course, majorly the teams of all the universities taking part. And it's not just the swimming this weekend, there's 6 sports. In fact, here at Ponds Forge, the karate is also taking place. But it's a free entry to watch here, particularly in the swimming. You will see some of the best in the world, without exaggeration, over the course of the weekend. So if you are a big swimming fan, we'd love for you to join us, particularly for the evening session. They can get a bit noisy. So they've broken up slightly now. No change in our leader, Oscar Dodds for Birmingham. Birmingham had a great day yesterday, some wonderful swims. The distinctive red cap. Now, as we approach the second half and end of this race on the freestyle, Sam Williamson for Bath will put Oscar Dodds under the most pressure he's been experienced so far in this race. Now, he's breathing to the left, away from Sam Williamson, so he won't have tabs on him, and he might get a big surprise here, because Williamson is having a very strong freestyle. And interestingly, Williamson breathes to the right, so they're not looking at each other in the eye whatsoever. It is head down towards the wall, and Williamson might pull off a bit of a shock here and take this in the last stroke. He does. And Oscar Dodds, I don't think had any idea that Williamson was anywhere near him. What a fantastic finish, 4:37s for the pair, 4/10 between them. Hubert Gdaniek for Bath, teammate of Williamson, will take third. Well, considering that was our second heat of the day, that was pretty entertaining, wasn't it? So fastest heat of that event will be swum from 5 PM onwards in the final. We can now move on to our female 400 IM. Again, we're going to see 2 heats. Heat number 1, 5 competitors from lane 2. Alice Streeter for Nottingham, Elizabeth Jackson for Oxford, Catherine Body for Robert Gordon, Emily Riak for Aberdeen, and Lily Ella Curran for Newcastle. And we're looking at around about the 5:15 mark. Anything sub 5:15 would be PBs for all of them, although Catherine Body of 5:14.74. And on the opening leg, already 5 or 6 metres between the 5. Catherine Body for Robert Gordon leads. Just about 3 seconds clear of Jackson, Curran, Riak and Streeter. 8 seconds already between the 5. But that can change. How good is Catherine Body's backstroke? Oh, if you do drop a message in, let us know where you are watching from. We are, of course, in the Steel City, Sheffield. And I can't deny it was a cold, wet walk to the pool this morning. About 2 degrees, drizzly, classic British late winter weather. But once you're in the venue, it is shorts and t-shirt. It's absolutely lovely. Here till about 7 o'clock tonight now. Rob Gordon athlete continues to lead Catherine Body. The lead is 5 seconds now. But the gap from front to back has not changed at all. Still just shy of 10 metres and around about 8-9 seconds. No one is really falling off the pace. Now, we saw in heat number 2 of the open male what can take place on the comebacks on the freestyle, because Sam Williamson made up about 3-4 metres on that closing stretch, and that's roughly the gap here between Catherine Body and the Aberdeen athlete Emily Riak. The gap was 5 seconds. It's now 4. Just nibbled away at slightly. Lily Ella Curran for Newcastle, the 19-year-old, occupying a pretty solid third right now in lane 6. Then the pair of Jackson and Streeter in lanes 2 and 3 at the bottom of your screen. And Curran is hot on the heels of Riak. It might be too much now for either of them to catch Body. Although, a fairly good turn for both. And once again, we have a situation where, in 4, Body breathing to the left, won't see Riak in 5. And she's up to just under a body length advantage now. It is going to be enough, surely. But a great effort by Emily. Catherine Body will take the win in the end by a second. It was 5, then it was 4. Holds on to win by 1. 5:21.35. Again, none of these girls taking personal bests. However, an entire 2 days still to come. They'll all be swimming in multiple events. This is heat number 2. From the bottom, Phoebe Williams-Jones for Birmingham. In 1, Eva Bailey for Loughborough. Matilda Ransom for Bath in 2. Swansea in lanes 3, 4 and 5 with Oriana Wheelers, Rachel Hornby and Sophie Brassington. With UCL in 6, Phyllida Britton. In Southern, Katie Rees for Cardiff Met. Madeline Soper for Nottingham in 8. And Ella Bloxage for Sheffield Hallam is in lane number... No, she's not. She's not in lane number 9. No Ella Bloxage. Always worth looking up at the pool and away from the paperwork, just every so often. The times we're looking at around about 5 minutes. Nobody's gone sub 5 on paper here. A couple of 5:02s for Hornby and Brassington. In fact, Rachel Hornby misses out on the fastest heat, which will be swum in the final, by less than 3/10 of a second. The fastest girls in the final, the likes of Freya Colbert, Abby Wood, Katie Shanahan. And when we talk about those types of names, we are looking at some of the best in the world. And I mean that literally for the likes of Freya Colbert. They're going for mid-4:30s. So good start here for Matilda Ransom of Bath in lane number 2. Right up there with fastest on paper, Rachel Hornby. Also in 6, Phyllida Britton. And in Southern, Katie Rees for Cardiff Met. Sorry, in 6, Phyllida Britton, UCL. So those 3 will turn together, Hornby, Brassington and Britton. Then just behind Matilda Ransom. Then come the rest of the field together. So if you look at the pool now from above, and I'm very lucky, I have a great position here at Ponds Forge, right on the back row, so furthest point from the pool, but it gives a great bird's eye view. And you kind of got 3 groups swimming together now. Those 3 in the centre, a pair on the far side, and then 4 together on the near side. And yes, my voice is breaking already on day 2. I'm taking my medicine. And now look at this on the breaststroke. Sophie Brassington, the 19-year-old for Swansea, has decided to go for it. Is this a kick from 150 metres out, maybe? He's launched for home already. And now from leading to leading the chasing pack, her teammate Rachel Hornby. in two, Matilda Ransom tying for third at the minute with Flida Britton. But what a breaststroke that was from Sophie Brassington. That is incredibly impressive. And she could very likely go with a 4:24 back in under 30 seconds. She's going to smash her personal best here. She's coming with a 5:02.93. And she's absolutely odds on to go sub 5. Behind her, Rachel Hornby and Flida Britton will fight it out for second place. But look at this for a time. Will she go sub 5? Ever so close. She will not just miss out. Oh, 5 minutes and 89. So close to sub 5. Thought she was bang on with 50 metres to swim. She went hard with about 150 to go and just ran out of steam at the end. The battle for second is won by Flida Britton over Rachel Hornby. Matilda Ransom was up there all the way. She finishes fourth. Right, we're not going to see Heat 3, that'll be in the finals later. So on to our next event, it's the 100-metre freestyle. And naturally, this is an incredibly competitive event. We are going to see heats 13, 14 and 15 right now, which means, yes, we'll see 12 heats in session 2B from about 12:30 onwards. So in this heat, Tabernacle, Peters, McKinnon, Leggett, Mildred, Bird, Gianni Contini, Adams, Knight and Taylor. Lead at the halfway mark. Well, it's a tie really. Mildred and McKinnon separated by just over a tenth of a second. Coming through in 3, Tom Leggett for Stirling. Also in 6, Gianni Contini for Loughborough. Kieran Bird, swimming as a guest, is just being left behind here on that top 4. No doubt about your winner though, Ed Mildred. Look at that. 50.52. He can go over a second and a half quicker than that, but that is all he needed to do in the heats. All those times confirmed in venue. Mildred, McKinnon, Leggett. We'll see as the session goes on what is going to be a finals time. Heat number 14. Ollie Dade, Josh Williams, Finley Clubb, Arvind Singh Chehal, Alex Cahoon, Tom Carswell, Caleb Fox-Jones, Henry Baker, Fabian Brodnicki and James Chennels. Last year, your top 3, looking to retain his title, Lewis Fraser, then Josh Gammon and Brodie Gordon-Gibson. Gammon had a great day yesterday. It's a very stacked entrance schedule. Big names. Look at this throw from Alex Cahoon, absolutely flying. Close behind. Singh Chehal is going to be closest to him on the line, but nobody is getting past Alex Cahoon here. 50.12. Josh Williams, Finley Clubb, Singh Chehal, Cahoon, let's see. Yeah, Singh Chehal, 50.84. 51s for Clubb and Fox-Jones. So we're looking at sub 52 at the minute to be in the medal final, with 1 heat to swim. But that looks like the number. Lim, Rooney, Roberts, Ward, Whittle, Cooley, Kempster, Chilau, Docking-Smith and Meek. Jordan Cooley came 5th in the 200 freestyle final last night. Looking to go a couple of steps better. But look at this, Maddox Roberts for Loughborough in 2. Will turn with a lead alongside Jacob Whittle, swimming as a guest, so Jacob Whittle, if he wins this, he will not be in the final. Can't win medals, but can win heat times. So your top 3 is going to be behind Jacob Whittle, although he takes the win 49.74, 3 men in 50. That is Maddox Roberts, Matthew Ward and Jordan Cooley. And then you go to Bruno Kempster, 52.05. That should, I say should, check the results, should squeeze into the A final on an outside lane. I think Docking-Smith potentially into the B final. But do check on the BUCS website. They've got all the results for you. And only once we've had the other 12 heats later on this afternoon, you'll see who those finalists are. So we're a few hours away from actually knowing, but we can always give a fairly good guess. On to the female 100 freestyle now. We're going to see heats 9, 10 and 11, the fastest 3 heats. In heat 9, Roberts, Seong, Dickinson, Woodcock, Davis, Devine, Davies, West, Humphrey and Proctor. Evie Davis had a great year last year. She got silver in this event behind Cornelia Fiedkovic and ahead of Jasmine Hall. They go a little bit later in the next couple of heats. But Evie Davis for Stirling, starting off as she means to go on. This is just looking to bag a spot, ideally in the central lanes in the final. Hannah Woodcock for Swansea in lane 3 and Amy Davies for Nottingham in 6. And it was, of course, Davies who was up there with her last year. 56.27 the win, and 800s between Woodcock and Davies. This is seat number 10. Kirsten Powell, Sophie McClaw, Zoe Causey, Paige van der Westhuis, Cornelia Fiedkovic, Sophie de Groot, Charlotte Berry, Alicia Massey, Lola Burns and Hetty DeMassa. Fiedkovic, the reigning champion in the 100 free and the 50 free, which she got with a BUCS record last year. So although this is the penultimate heat, she is the one to beat, the only one faster than her in this event, Freya Anderson, but she's swimming as a guest in the next heat. So Fiedkovic, the favourite, the Loughborough athlete, and she's swimming together with her teammate Sophie de Groot in 5. And there, as a team, are going to win this by a body length. And that will send a strong message to the next heat. 56.96 and 57.12. Third place Charlotte Berry for Sheffield Hallam, 58.94. All 3 girls can and will go quicker. Final heat for now then. Amelia Martel, Erin O'Meara, Kezia Titterton, Amy Monks, Freya Anderson, Jemima Hall, Holly Hibbert, Molly Fisher, Isabel Wood and Laura Burgess. In fact, two of them swimming as a guest, not just Freya Anderson, also Holly Hibbert. So Jemima Hall in 5 for Bath, the fastest here that can take part in the final. Hall last year took bronze in the 100 free and silver in the 400 free. Silver in the 200 free, sorry, behind Fitkovic and Colbert in those two. But look at Freya Anderson go. She needs absolutely no introduction. And she is, well, over 2 seconds quicker than anybody else in the competition, bar Fitkovic, who is the gold medal favourite. But the favourite for the quickest time in the heats has absolutely done that. 54.96 Anderson, 57s for Monks and Hall. They'll be in the final later. Holly Hibbert, another guest, 57.75. Those times are confirmed in venue. That is going to be a cracking final tonight. Onto the 50 metres. Butterfly, open male to kick us off. Heats 11, 12 and 13. In the water, Mamatoglu, Lucarelli, Newcomb, Rawes, Giordani, Gordon Gibson, Lennox, Allen, Pollock and Zento. The next 6 seats will absolutely fly by, no pun intended. Brody Gordon Gibson for Edinburgh is going to take this one. He does. 24.69. Great way to start his morning. Kieran Lennox second, Jason Mamatoglu third. Shaquille Giordani would have been the favourite really in that one, just 4th place. Hoping 25-21 is enough to get him into the final later. Might be an anxious wait. Heat 12, Din, Emery Parker, Ting, Retzler, Gammon, Hyde, LeGrice, Dove, Whittle and Lambert. Now, Josh Gammon. Cox, Coles, Robertson, Gong, Peters, Fry, Regist, Dawson, Gallagher and Lawman. Jacob Peters here as a guest, and his absolutely giant shoulders pulling through the water. Absolutely fantastic. 24.24. Fastest time of the 3 fastest heats, but we won't see him in the final. Gong Zi for Loughborough will be in one of the 4 central lanes though with a 24.51. Dylan Regist from Bath, 3rd place confirmed, or 2nd behind those eligible to be in the final. That is a final tonight that will be won, much like the girls coming up, by hundredths of a second. Female 50 fly, Williams, Stott, Smith, McInnes, Rogers, Elliott, Pavlik, Baybutt and Wood. Halfway mark, 2 with half a body length lead. Sterling and Loughborough, McInnes and Rogers. McInnes is the reigning champion in this event, so a surprise really to see her in heat number 10, only the third fastest heat. But 27.56, in fact, Kiana McInnes in the long course holds all three titles, 50, 100 and 200 metre fly. Although, last night, she did lose her title to her teammate Lucy Grieve in the 100 fly final. She won't want to lose another. Came in as the three-time champion. Heat 11, Baxter, Woodcock, Stansfield, Tannier, Grieve, Schlossen, Harris, Robinson, Lee and O'Leary. Once again, we look down the centre, Sterling and Edinburgh this time, Grieve and Schlossen. Grieve won gold last night in the 100 fly final. Second place in heat number 11, behind Schlossen of Edinburgh. And it was Schlossen who she beat in last night's 100 final. They took gold and silver, and Kiana McInnes got the bronze. So we've already seen the three fastest for the 100 fly final, and we've still got one heat to come. Sets up a story, doesn't it? In heat number 12, you've got Chaffee, Harvey, Klein, Paisley, Fiedkovich, Anderson, Yuda, Turner, Morgan and Amer. And yes, Freya Anderson has just swum in the 100 freestyle. And now we have her in the 50 fly. Superior athlete, they don't get long to recharge. And Anderson will take the win as well. That's ridiculous. She swam about 5 minutes ago in the 100 freestyle, and she's just won with the fastest time in the 50 fly. Tallulah Paisley and Cornelia Fiedkovich second and third. Next up, breaststroke open male competition. We're going to see heats 7, 8 and 9. Taking part in heat 7, Ben Twynham, Anna Davies, William Godsell, Rafe Dobson, Rory Dixon, Panayotis Panaraitos, Connor Bryan, Max Anderson, Tyler Toombs and Jack Mitchell. Rory Dixon in lane 4. Bronze medal in last year's 100 breast final. Also got a bronze in the 50 breast at the long course last year. Panayotis Panaraitos with the slimmest of leads into the final 25 metres. Here comes Rory Dixon though, in 4 next door. And just watch lane 2, William Godsell for Bath. He's having a very strong finish, third from bottom. Could he take this one? Watch out on the final lunge to the line. Yes, he does. 103.72. Great work for Bath's Godsell. Then Panaraitos, then Dixon, then Rafe Dobson. So, what is going to be required to make a final was 104.5 for the top 4. That gives you a good idea. Top 4 in each sheet, and then you've got to lose 2 of them. And of course, you could have a a lightning fast heat where half a dozen get through. Fastest 10 will make the medal final. 11th to 20th fastest from the heats make the B final. Mika van Blerk, Jacob Amon, Rowan Smith, Alex Casey, Greg Butler, Pravin Mahendra-Kumar, Harvey Freeman, Christian Ryan, Josh Mitchell and Nathan Holmes. Greg Butler got silver last night in the 50 breaststroke final. He has intentions of going one better quite clearly. Reaches the halfway mark with a 1 second lead. The rest of the field led by Alex Casey, his teammate for Loughborough. But Greg Butler is absolutely flying here. Beaten by Archie Goodburn in the 50 breaststroke final. Goodburn goes in the next heat. 1:01:05. What lane will that give Greg Butler? And again, top 5 places go with 1:04s. So I think sub 1:04 is going to be required for the medal final. Maybe just outside that. Heat number 9. Matt Garrity, Leigh Ito, Callum Melville, Olivier Vedren, Archie Goodburn, winner of the 50 breaststroke final last night, Usain Cook, Ryan Griffiths, Cam Tusketin, Kemal Nunes-Smith and Ben Fielder. In fact, 2 lanes missing. No Usain Cook and no Leigh Ito. Last year, Greg Butler won gold, Archie Goodburn got silver, but Archie Goodburn comes in as the fastest entrant on qualifying. Rory Dixon got the bronze. We've already seen him swim in our first heat of this. (1:05:05) was the time set by Greg Butler. 1:02:05, forgive me. 1:01:93. So they will be the rivals, Archie Goodburn and Greg Butler, in the central 2 lanes tonight from 5 o'clock onwards. That will be absolutely brilliant to watch. And 1:04s will get into the final, so can Tusketin and Olivier Vedren, they'll just have to check closely on the top 10. Of course, a few more heats to come later on in session 2B, but they're looking pretty good, in fact. So the second 2 heats there are a little bit slower, other than the leader, than the first 2. As always, over to the girls now. 100 breaststroke, heat number 7. McGeorge, Brassington, Bagley, Farr, Schlossen, Stoimanova, Gussie, Lanham, Devin and Suarez Coalfield. Leah Schlossen, 32.91 to the 50-metre mark. Stoimanova, a disappointing 7th place in the 50 breaststroke final last night. She'll want to improve on that. She's 2nd place with 15 metres to swim. Keep your eye on lane number 1, Brassington for Swansea. Might just sneak in the top 3 here. That'll require Georgia Gussie and Cora Lanham As long as they don't overtake, she will. That's a great swim from Brassington. 1:10.22 for Leah Schlossen. A second back, Camilla Stoivanova. Two more heats to come. Heat number 8, Sophie Hamilton, Megan SNG, Caitlin Hartley, Hannah Bowley, Sienna Robinson, Lily Booker, Charlotte Bianchi, Nellie Clark, Caris O'Reilly and Amy McLeod.
Please can we have a representative from Manchester to the BUCS help desk, please. A representative from Manchester.
Sienna Robinson this time in lane 4. Bronze medal in the 50 breaststroke last night. Turns with Elise, Loughborough 1 and 2. Harriet Watt in third with Hannah Bowley in lane 3. But Loughborough in matching caps, of course, and matching swimsuits here with Robinson and Booker. And that'll be business as usual for Sienna Robinson. 1:09.33, that's a cracking time. Booker just outside 1:10. Then Hannah Bowley, strong finish for Harriet Watt. Holds on to third. So the fastest mark gets a lot quicker thanks to Robinson. Heat number 9, Rebecca Keatley, Jasmine Duna, Emily Morgan-Hughes, Emma Crowley, Angarad Evans, Anna Morgan, Katie Goodburn, Anna Healy, Emily McGee and Amy Folds. Angarad Evans, the reigning champion, looking to defend her title in the 100-metre breaststroke on the long course. She also won the short course 50-metre breaststroke just a few months ago in this pool, and she won the 50 breaststroke final last night. And the girl she beat in that final is next door in lane number 5, Anna Morgan. We've already seen Sienna Robinson, who rounded out that podium in the previous heat. So Anna Morgan looking for revenge over her fellow Scottish University athlete. Edinburgh Napier v Stirling. But it is the champion who will lead into the final 10 metres. I'm sure she'll feel in complete control. Just Amy Crowley for USW coming through strong here. And that is a very clean 1-2-3, isn't it? A few seconds ahead of the rest of the field. 1:09.01 for Angarad Evans. She can go 1:05.54. She got a ridiculous fastest time. And in fact, Angarad Evans' entry time for this competition is quicker than the BUCS record, so that's what we might see go tonight. Currently 1:06.53. Well, we know she can go faster. Next up, 200-metre backstroke. Right then. Now, uniquely for the 200 backstroke, this will apply to the open male and the female. As there's only 4 heats in each, we're going to do all 4 now instead of the top 3. We're going all 4 heats right now. In the pool, Ethan Billinge, Ollie Frame, Ewan McDonald, Francis Dyson, Andrew Gore, Ethan Stewart, Cameron Badams, Ben Farquhar-Smith, Tobias Oglesby and Noah Ragg. We've got a go Ewan, and that'll be for Ewan McDonald in lane 2 here. This is his last individual BUCS apparently, says Joanna on the YouTube chat box. Thank you, Joanna. 23-year-old representing Glasgow. So there's just 4 heats. There is the full 40 entrants, and 20 of them will get into finals this evening. Ollie Morgan won the 100 back last night, an incredible swim. In lane 5 then, Ethan Stewart for Glasgow. It's far from a comfortable lead. On his shoulder, Andrew Gore for Cardiff. And Ewan McDonald and Francis Dyson for Leeds Beckett. That'll be our top 4. 2 14s and 2 15s across the board on the entries. But Ethan Stewart, 2:15.04, pretty much bang on expected time. Dyson and McDonald, both in the 2:17s. Those times are confirmed. So depending on how the next 3 heats goes, Ethan Stewart, Andrew Gore, potentially be finalists. It won't be good enough, I imagine, for the A final. There's several swimmers who can go comfortably sub 2:10. The likes of Ollie Morgan, who's looking to get his second double of the weekend later. He's actually 1:56 his entry time, quite remarkable. Heat 2 then. From lane 0, Ben Minister, Will Sellers, Sean McCann, Jamie Ferguson, Cam Brooker, Charlie Hutchison, Andrew Brody, Nikita Sharakin, Jack Goldfinch and Adam Ryan. Last year, just as an interesting fact, all backstrokes events in the open male were won with BUCS records. 50 back Conor Ferguson, 100 back Ollie Morgan, 200 back Ollie Morgan, all new currently standing BUCS records. Although saying that, last night Ollie Morgan broke his own BUCS record when he won the 100 back for a second consecutive year. Brooker and Hutchison will share the lead at halfway. Sean McCann for Loughborough. A good second 50 there. Then Ferguson, Brody, Sharakin,
Hutchinson.
And Sean McCann is really going well. Moves up into second ahead of Hutchinson. Only 900ths behind Cam Brooker. Jamie Ferguson just falling off the pace in the second 100. Sean McCann might take this one. Third at the halfway mark. Just behind Cam Brooker by 200ths of a second. Charlie Hutchinson 2:05.44. Ferguson 2:06. We'll wait and see what is required to get into the medal final. We'll know at the end of heat number 4 because there are no others in session 2B. Heat 3, you're going to see from lane 0. Just wait for the pool to clear. You have Joel Morley in 0, then Finlay Davies, Charlie Broom, Zach Speakman, Luke Greenbank swimming as a guest this weekend. Henrik van der Leest in 5, took bronze last night in the 100 back final. Nathan Whiffin took silver in the 1500 free behind his brother Dan. And Callum Peebles in 7, Ethan Randall in 8, and Tom Dalziel in 9. So our guest, Greenbank, leading the way, a backstroke specialist. Olympic Games 2020 was a silver medal in the 4x100 medley, where he would have swum the backstroke, and also took an individual bronze in the 200 metre back. Was world champion Guangzhou in 2019. And also silver and bronzes individually there and in Budapest at the World Championship long course a couple of years later. A glittering career on the backstroke. Dominating heat number 3. Behind him in 5, Henrik van der Leest, again bronze medal last night in the 100 back. Also took a bronze 12 months ago in this event behind Morgan and Ferguson. Then in 3, Zach Speakman for Stirling. Over in 6, Nathan Whiffin for Loughborough. But they are clear water behind Luke Greenbank. He will be the only man that goes sub 2 minutes, 1:59.71. He is the British record holder at 1:55.54. So Van der Leest, Nathan Whiffin and Zach Speakman, your top 3 eligible for the final later.
There's your official results of pre-make red on there underneath the 2-minute marker. Next up is heat 4.
And one more to come, heat number 4, where we will see Ollie Morgan, already a gold medalist this weekend in the 100 back. And also the reigning champion with a BUCS record last year in the 200 back. From lane 0, Matt Mahoney, Joshua Vance, Evan Jones, Oscar Dodds, Ollie Morgan, Jack Skerry, who took silver behind Morgan last night in the 100 final, then Ed Marcel Whittles, Antonio Nicolai, Constantinos Hadjikons and Kieran Burkitt. Already, even through 25 metres, Ollie Morgan has an advantage. That's how good he is. Great start too from Evan Jones and Sterling. (27.79) through 50. Jack Skerry, Ed Marcel Whittles, Antonio Nicolai. Just looks so comfortable, almost effortless. 1:57.81 was his time last year to win this event. He's not on that pace right now, and he knows he doesn't need to be. Luke Greenbank went sub 2 minutes, only man to do so so far. Connor Ferguson came second behind Morgan in both the 100 and the 200 back last year. But not competing in this event this year. Ollie Morgan then strolling towards heat victory. And lane 4 tonight. Behind him in 5, Jack Skerry, who was, it must be said, a 2.5 distance second in the 100 back last night, but it's still a silver. Finishing strong, Ed Marcel Whittles for Imperial in 6. They're your top 3, just 2 tenths between those guys. But Ollie Morgan sends a very strong message to the field that says, yeah, I'll be taking this one home again, boys. Can anybody stop him? Now, the female 200 back, again, we're going to see all 4 heats in order, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just the 5 in heat number 1. Annie Carter for Leeds Beckett, Sophie Bourne for Newcastle, Stella Krajnik for Imperial, Isabel Harry for Southampton, and Madison Tua for Northumbria. There's a very loud beep in the venue. Not sure if you heard that. Woke a few people up around us. Leading in lane 3, Sophie Bourne for Newcastle. Leading by inches, it must be said, ahead of Isabel Harry of Southampton. Once again, a huge thank you to our partner Milk Every Moment. Visit milkeverymoment.com to find out about Milk, the OG sports drink, how it can help you with performance and recovery. And if you're in venue this weekend, which I hope a lot of you will be, you can visit the Milk Every Moment stand, get some free goodies, enter a competition to win a £100 voucher of your choice. And you might even get to take a picture with a life-size cow mascot who has been moving around the venue all day yesterday. Not seen him yet today. And do give us a mention, tag BUCS Sport in socials. Isabel Harry has taken charge, well, I say taken charge, had a wonderful second 100 there to overtake our halfway leader Sophie Bourne of Newcastle. They're the top two, both in 2:41s, just 7 or 8 tenths between them. Third place, Madison Tour for Northumbria in a 2:43.
Is the official result for Heat 1.
Those times are made official, which means we can move on to heat number 2. You're watching Rowan Saunders, Mabel Hayes, Madeline Soper, Molly Garrett, Holly McGill, Caitlin Ebbage, Mia Collier, Benashi Rupa Singh, Natasha Gator and Alex Hallam Stott. And this is where we get into our cyclically seeded heat, so the fastest 3 entrants take lane 4 in the last 3 heats. And as we only have 4, that starts with heat number 2, where we have Holly McGill for Stirling. She took silver last night in the 100 back final behind Lauren Cox. Now Lauren Cox is not taking part in the 200 back. Honey Osrin, who is the reigning champion from last year, she will go in the next heat. And in fact, Holly McGill was silver medalist last year behind Honey Osrin, and in third place was Katie Shanahan, and Shanahan goes in lane 4 in the final heat. So it's very likely we'll have all 3 podium places competing again tonight. A few months ago in the short course 200 back, Holly McGill won that one here at Ponds Forge. Honey Osrin silver and Freya Colbert bronze. So McGill and Osrin together are the current two title holders in the 200 back short and long course, and they share the silvers as well. So it's Sterling 1 and 2 with McGill and Caitlin Ebbidge. In 6, Mia Collier for Birmingham. Mia Collier 7th yesterday in the 100 back final. Taking the win, 2:15.88. And she is just having like that's a warm-up swim for Holly McGill, because she can go sub 2:10. Ebbidge and Collier 2 and 3. Will that be good enough for the medal final? 2 more heats to find out. The benefit of going later in the heats, of course, is knowing what you have to beat to qualify. Because at the moment, everyone knows that if I go sub 2:17, like, I'm good. Heat number 3 from lane 0, Georgina Munday, Melissa Mannering, Lucy Block, Scarlett Major, Honey Osrin, Sophie Shaw, Bae Jones, Martha Stead, Rebecca Augier and Oksana Wojcik-Jardziok.
Georgina Mundy of East Anglia goes in lane 0, Melissa Mannering for strap height of 1, Lucy Block of Surrey goes in 2, Scarlett Major, Swansea 3, Honey Osrin for Loughborough in 4, Sophie Shaw for Manchester in 5, Bae Jones for Birmingham in 6.
So, the big name in this one, Honey Osrin, as we've already said, reigning champion in this event, and a bronze medalist yesterday in the 100 back, but this is her speciality. And look at that lead already. She's not just reigning BUCS champion. Honey Osrin also won the 200 metre back last year at the Aquatics GB Swimming Championships, which also qualified her for the Paris Summer Olympics. Finished 5th in the final. She's the one to beat. There's always one to beat in this. It's her. And it's a huge lead. Knocking on the door of 5 or so metres ahead of Sophie Shaw. Sophie Shaw 8th yesterday in the 100 back final. Will definitely want to improve on that. Obviously big competition in front. Scarlett Major for Swansea is going to finish 3rd. And a 2:15 for Honey Osrin. That's a very clever swim, because she can go, well, 2:07 is her qualifying time. She won the GB Championships last year with a 2:08.37. But why expend more energy than required? Save it for tonight. One more heat to come here. This is heat number 4. Now Rebecca Somerville, Avani Gill, Amy Shields, Sophie Weston, Katie Shanahan, Neve Ward, Isabel Eiley, Connie Davies, Amelie Bissett and Alice Streeter. Shanahan, bronze medalist last year in this event final. And in the short course, just 3 months ago in November in this pool. Was November 3 months ago or 4 months ago? Yeah. She was gold medalist in the 100 back, ahead of Holly McGill and Neve Ward. Now, this is a very different race to our previous, where we saw Honey Osrin sort of absolutely fly ahead. This is nice to see. Katie Shanahan and Neve Ward side by side at halfway. Katie Shanahan, in her own right, a glittering youth and senior career. European Junior Champion, European Youth Olympic Champion, and the Senior European Championships 2022 in Rome, 200-metre backstroke. And of course, competed, one of our many Olympians here this week, competed in Paris. And 2 individual bronzes at the Commonwealth Games in Birmingham a couple of years ago as well, which hopefully is returning. Glasgow putting their hand up. Shanahan and Ward, Stirling and Bath, and these times will be good enough. In fact, these times will be quicker than those set by Honey Osrin. So Osrin, reigning champ, will not be in the centre lanes later. A couple of swimmers to finish, Somerville and Streeter, and they'll close out the event for us. So that is going to be a fascinating final later. Right, next up, 4x1 team freestyle. We're going to see heats 4, 5 and 6. And then all we have to finish after these for the boys and the girls, we're going to have 1 heat apiece in the 800 freestyle, and that will close out our session. And dare I say it, we're currently running 5 minutes ahead of schedule. There, I did say it. I mentioned yesterday how good BUCS are at running these events. It is absolute clockwork, and I've done almost everything across all venues and levels of competition, and it's so rare to get this, and it's an absolute credit to the team in front of you and behind the scenes. Absolutely nothing to do. I'd love to take some credit, I can't. I just get to sit here and watch. I think I've got the best job here, I'll be perfectly honest. Turn up, sit down, watch, talk, go home to the hotel. It's great. Lane 5, Jonathan Rutter will lead for Oxford through leg number 1. Always so interesting to see how teams are loading. From lane 0, Leeds, Southampton, East Anglia, Surrey, Leeds, Oxford, York, King's College, St Andrews and Newcastle. We got some messages coming in. Sorry, I might have missed these. Go on Joel, go Martha Stead. Oh, she's swimming the 200 back, love mum and dad. And Bella the Cavapoo, all watching at home. I'm guessing that's some sort of dog. Go Amelie. And well done Rebecca from Gran. I apologise for missing those. Enjoying ourselves way too much. Oxford still lead. Just ahead of Leeds. And then Southampton in lane 1. Although in 6 and 7, York and King's College are keeping very strong tabs. This is very close, isn't it? This is how we want it. It is going to be a 100-metre dash. Surely nobody's catching Leeds and Oxford now in 4 and 5. It depends who Southampton have got on the final leg, but it's going to be a massive effort. And Leeds, for the first time in the ascendancy, half a second ahead of Oxford, but they will go to the wire, I imagine. James taken for Leeds, Matt Loke for Oxford, and they will finish surely in that order now. What a fantastic first heat we've had here in the 4x1, and his teammates delighted on the starting blocks. So long-time leaders York finished second, Southampton, great swim for Southampton there. 3:40.97. They came in with a 3:44. Easy to focus right on the centre, but from lane 1, top work, boys. And Leeds will hope that is good enough for a spot in the medal final, as will Oxford. I don't think Southampton will be too far away with a 3:40.
That is the official result. Southampton third, Oxford second, and Leeds first.
Remember, 20 spots available across every event, B finals and A finals. Heat number 5.
This is heat 5.
From lane 0, you can see Sheffield Hallam team 2, Nottingham, Manchester Met, Birmingham team 2, Edinburgh, Bath, Sheffield Hallam, Manchester, Cardiff Met and Warwick. I'm going to point out straight away, lane 2, Manchester Met, Ed Mildred, such a noticeably long stroke. And he leads, and by some, over a second. You could see it straight away. So he will hand over for Manchester Met with the advantage. Elsewhere in 5, Ariane Din for Bath, handover in second position. 5 teams, 6 teams behind him, vying for third at the end of the first leg. Now, things are getting closer. Ollie Dade for Bath in 5, Brodie Gordon-Gibson for Edinburgh in 4. They are pulling right up on Manchester Met with Toby Hill. Christos Manoli for Manchester over in Southern. So it's all change. And in fact, Edinburgh will move to the front at the end of leg number 2. The lead goes beyond 1 second. This is fantastic, everyone involved. Bruno Kempster for Edinburgh, Caleb Fox-Jones for Bath and James Rolliston for Sheffield Hallam. First 3 to turn. Then in Southern, Lenny Page for Manchester. They're your first 4. And there will be almost no changes whatsoever in position or distance between the two. I think Bruno Kempster maybe just edging out a little bit on Caleb Fox-Jones. That's Edinburgh Bath in 4 and 5. And finally, the lead is, well, 1.6 seconds now. It's grown slightly. And the front 2 just starting to edge away from Sheffield Hallam in 6. You've got Finley Club in 4 for Edinburgh, leading. Matt Ward for Bath in 5, chasing. And Tom Summer for Sheffield Hallam, currently in 3rd, looking for spots in those 2 finals. In lane 3, Sam Pyfinch for Birmingham. They'll be desperate to get into one of those. They have such great support in the evening sessions. But there'll be no change in the top 3. Edinburgh will lead Bath home, who will lead Sheffield Hallam home into 3rd place. 3:28 and 3:29, 3:33.97 for Sheffield Hallam. Fourth place, Birmingham 2. 5th place, Manchester. All those times are confirmed in venue on the big screen. And now we have heat number 6. And now, this is an interesting one, because Loughborough didn't take part in the 4x1 last year. So Edinburgh are the reigning champions. Stirling took silver and Bath took bronze. So Loughborough are here this year in the 4x1 free to mark their territory maybe. But first of all, they all have to qualify. You win nothing in the heats, apart maybe from hearts, sometimes. Great start for Jordan Cooley. What a man to have on the first leg, Jordan Cooley. Loughborough with Calvin Fry, Stirling with George Smith, Fabian Brudnicki for Surrey. That is a great way to hand over to your teammate, Jordan Cooley. Stirling and Loughborough, then Surrey and Birmingham. Edinburgh, the reigning champions, we've already seen. Great swim in heat number 5. And Matty Rooney for Leeds. Beckett in 6 will retain the lead for now. But here comes Gongji for Loughborough. He's going to move possibly ahead of Sterling's David Annis, but they'll come to the wall pretty much together at the halfway mark. Can anybody go and catch the top 3? Birmingham will give it a go in 3. A few more metres of clean water behind your top 4 now. So in the water, Luke Ibbison for Loughborough, Andrew Bertolli for Stirling, and Sam Lawman for Leeds Beckett. And it's Leeds Beckett that lead. Oh, this is fantastic. Look at this. 1 leg to go, and it will be a straight 100-metre shootout. Loughborough's Luke Ibbison will go to the wall first, though. There will be a tiny lead for Loughborough. Did not compete last year. Will they take lane 4 in the medal final tonight? It's looking good right now. And here come Birmingham. Shaquille Jordani on the anchor leg. But in front of him, Jacob Godman for Loughborough, Henry Baker for Stirling, and Charlie Boone for Leeds Beckett. What a trio to chase. And they are fighting now for lane position in the medal final. They'll all be there. Jacob Godman holding on. This is all about personal glory and pride. And my goodness, will we have a final tonight. Godman, Baker, Broome, Loughborough, Stirling, Leeds Beckett. Loughborough will take pole position in lane 4 tonight. Mentally, that's an advantage. Outside your top 3, Birmingham, Surrey and Durham. Okay, female 4x1 freestyle up next. 3 heats. In Heat 4, Marchand, Portsmouth, Lancaster, Southampton, St Andrews, Northumbria, Newcastle, Cardiff Met, Durham and Nottingham Trent. In the female competition last year, Loughborough were your winners, followed by Stirling and Bath. Northumbria, what a swim from Lara Turner, and Talia Staines for Durham in 8. Very nicely done. Emma Flannery for Northumbria now. And in 8, Brearley for Durham. Elsewhere in 6, Jess Sugden for Newcastle.
Newcastle currently behind the spot. Away points.
Looking pretty good right now for Northumbria, isn't this? Durham, Newcastle, Southampton round out your top 4. Just make a mention for Lancaster in lane 1 as well, second from bottom on your screen. So there's a very clear top 4 with a few metres between them. Then Lancaster, we have Williamson on the 3rd leg. Northumbria have led from the gun. Nevo Mira on the penultimate leg. Tilly Hellfield for Durham and Eva Wiggins for Southampton into 3rd. Now, how many times have we seen a team lead for 3 legs or 3.5 legs, and then someone else has their Olympic champion on leg 4 and everything changes? Let's see Northumbria looking to do the entire 400 in the lead. It's Rebecca Smith that's been handed the responsibility on the anchor leg. In 6, Erin O'Meara for Newcastle, and in 8, Daisy Widowson for Durham. Let's not discount Libby Gordon for Southampton in lane 3. And this is looking very strong from Erin O'Meara and Newcastle. Fighting back, Rebecca Smith for Northumbria, holding on for now. But Erin O'Meara starts to move past, just by about 1/4 of a metre. But that's all she needs to do. Great final leg. Newcastle will take heat number 4 with a 4:09.71. A great team swim from Northumbria. Almost got the job done. Durham took 3rd ahead of Southampton on the final 50. I really hope that Newcastle and Northumbria have got times good enough there to get into probably likely a B final rather than the A. Because there are some very, very quick times coming up. Love to see them again though, I think they've earned it. Heat number 5. Taking part from lane 0, Leeds Team 2, Aberdeen, Manchester Met, Manchester, Stirling, Swansea, Nottingham, Leeds, Oxford and Exeter. Opening leg swimmers from lane 0, Kira Porter, Amelie Mardell, Molly Fisher, Sophie Shaw, Josephine Klein, Abigail Crawley leading, Kezia Titterton, Amelia Peters, Shara O'Leary and Olivia Bevan. Crawley leads for Swansea, Klein in 2nd for Stirling and Amelia Peters for Leeds in Southern. And as the times flash in. We've got a Go Kia and we've got a Go Swans on the YouTube chat. Thanks, Richard. I'm guessing Martha's on that team, isn't she? Paige van der Westhuis for Stirling, Megan Davies now for Swansea. They'll swim in unison, conclude their second leg, sending 6 Izzy Lee for Nottingham. That's a great little comeback for Aberdeen here. Mary Mashenko in lane 1, just sort of like sneaking through on the outside. They've moved into 3rd position of Aberdeen, ahead of Nottingham. And final leg, Stirling will lead Swansea, will lead Aberdeen, will lead Nottingham. This is 4 spots in the final. Nothing can be won right now, but you can put yourself in a great position. Scarlett Major for Swansea, Laura Marshman for Stirling. And Nottingham move into 3rd place ahead of Aberdeen. Amy Davies and Faye Rogers. But it's turned again. Swansea ahead of Stirling. This has been a brilliant back and forth. And in the end, look at that. You would never have thought it was so close for so long, because Swansea win it by 3 seconds. Wow. Then Nottingham, Aberdeen, 2 more great swims there. And 4:01 for Aberdeen in 4th. At the moment, that would be a medal final time. Possibly a 4:03 for Leeds there in lane 7 as well. That's a lot quicker than heat number 4. And there's only one more to come. Got love for Lola coming in on the YouTube chat from Holly and Molly. Let us know who Lola is swimming for. I've only got the team names here in the heats, not the competitors for each university. So I'm guessing Lola's just been, or potentially coming up in heat 6. Heat number 6. You've got East Anglia, Manchester, Birmingham, Edinburgh, Loughborough, Bath, Sheffield Hallam, Birmingham, Surrey and Lancaster. Opening leg swimmers from lane 0, Ellie Catchpole, Lily Mae Marston, Kirsten Powell, Isabel Wood, Laura Stevens, Annabelle Smith, Charlotte Berry, Caris Roberts, Charlotte Williams and Emma Crookshanks. Loughborough, your reigning champions. Stirling, who we've just seen in heat number 5, was silver medalist last year. And Bath, who go in lane 5, currently in 2nd position in this heat, bronze medals 12 months ago. Loughborough also won the freestyle relays at the short course 3 months ago. Can anyone stop them? Right now, looks like a big ask. Harriet Rogers on leg 2. Lola Burns for Bath in 5. ahead of those two in 3. Laurie Devine for Edinburgh. And then a couple of metres to Alicia Cookson for Sheffield Hallam in lane number 6. And that is a lovely halfway lead for Loughborough. 153 against a 157 for both Burns of Bath and Devine of Edinburgh. We already know about 4 minutes, quite amazingly, is going to be good enough for the medal final, considering Loughborough 342, Bath 348, Edinburgh 352. A lot of teams can go so much faster than that. Mia Slevin in the water for Loughborough, Maisie Elliott for Bath, Murray Craig for Edinburgh. And in 2, coming through to second, 4th place right now, Birmingham, Poppy Baybert. Last leg. Coming up shortly, the 800 metres, 1 heat of each in the open male and the female. That'll close out our session 2A. It's a big old lead for Lucy Fox. Katie Goodman and Edinburgh go ahead of Anna Farrow and Bath. The positions aren't necessarily too important. It's about the time. Sub 4 is bang on in the medal final, and all 3 of these front girls are looking absolutely fine for that. Of course, Loughborough, they'll go sub 350. 49-12, great team performance. Safely through are going to be Edinburgh and Bath, and I would say also Birmingham with a 359. They'll be absolutely fine. Surrey will have to wait with a 402, as will Birmingham Team 2 with a 404. But quite a formidable swim from Loughborough. Reading champions from last year, they saw a 343. Two more heats to come. They are both going to be 800 metres. DQ for Edinburgh in that 4x1. So Birmingham move into 3rd place. Edinburgh Team 1 disqualified from the 4x1 freestyle. That is a surprise. Surrey also disqualified. Crikey. That is why we always say, I don't think I did that time, but I always say, wait for confirmation. I'll say what I see, but it's those in the timing suite and the officials who really decide what happens. Right, 800 metres. We don't have lane 4, so no Sam Cook. There are only 20 entrants for both the 800 freestyle, for the open male and the female. So as per all long distance events, the fastest heat, the unofficial medal final, will take place in the final session later. And heat number 2 will be swum. The other heat, let me put my teeth back in, hang on. The other heat, the slower one, will be swum now. That's what I was trying to say. And that applies to both the open male and the female, of course.
Later on today,
And in that final session later, you're going to see Dan Whiffin who won gold last night, is also the Olympic champion in the 800 metre freestyle. Will he do something special? And it's always special, but you know what I mean. Always looking to break records. In this opening heat, Jamison McLaren for Lancaster, Daniel Menza for Birmingham, Jack Rudd for Portsmouth, Josh Jennell for Stirling. And then we jump over to lane 5, Joshua O'Brien for Cardiff, Will Sellers for Surrey, Matt Baker for Bath, Cedar Gullen for Edinburgh, and John Hick for Surrey. We are looking at around about 8.5 minutes for these guys. Jack Rudd leading over Josh Denham, Matt Baker and Joshua O'Brien. 4 seconds between your top 4. The Portsmouth man looking at, I mean, it's early days, but looking comfortable halfway through this now.
Halfway stage, 4:11.92. On the way, Josh Benno moving to second spot ahead of Matthew Baker and Joshua O'Brien. Half the way. 13.
In 3, Josh Jennell for Stirling, and in lane 5 and Southern, Joshua O'Brien and Matt Baker representing Cardiff and Surrey respectively. Oh, the official in lane 2 has been very clever. Just left her 6 board up. Now she comes to collect. That was smart. I like that. That is, I'm going to commentate on this, that is top quality marshalling in lane 2. So if she forgets, the number of laps is still there. That's fantastic. Jack Rudd is really enjoying himself down there in lane 2. I mean, that is a long old drive from Portsmouth to be here. I mean, I came from Sussex on the south coast. I'm about probably 45 minutes northeast of Portsmouth. And I thought I had a long drive, 4 hours or so, that must be 5. But nothing beats Exeter and Plymouth, does it? The 3 behind Jack Rudd have now split by about 5 metres over the last couple of hundred. Biggest challenger Joshua O'Brien for Cardiff in 5. He is definitely picking up the pace now. Josh Denholm for Stirling in 3 is still with Matt Baker and Bath in Southern, but a 1 followed by 3 has become 2 and 2. Now these guys are not qualifying for a final, they are simply setting a time to beat. And whoever wins this heat, for a few hours, will be in provisional gold medal position. Two laps to go. And will Joshua O'Brien turn on the afterburners? Or has Jack Rudd swum a brilliant race? And can he hold on? It's been a great race either way. I would like Jack Rudd to win this. I always just feel it. If you've been in the lead for 750 metres, you kind of deserve to win. But that is not how sport works. And I feel like Joshua O'Brien for Cardiff is going to come and steal this from under the nose of Jack Rudd. And he has timed this to absolute perfection. So the leaders will come in, the front 2, and fair play. That is superb from Joshua O'Brien. Jack Rudd a 2nd place, but an 8.26 and an 8.27. So Jack Rudd sets a PB, he came in with an 8.30. Joshua O'Brien 8.26. Actually PB as well. PB for both of them. And wonderful 800 metres entertainment. Thank you guys. That often happens in the long events. Everyone, we don't know what they're doing, but they know what they're doing. Couple of swimmers on the outside lanes just to conclude things. Jameson McLaren for Lancaster and John Hick for Surrey. They came in with times around about 9 minutes. There's some very vocal support here in the venue. And that will close out. That's officially heat number 2. We'll see heat 3 in the final, and we'll see heat 1 in session 2B. I know. I will explain it as we go through, don't worry. Right, final heat of this session. It's the female 800 metre freestyle. This is going to be heat number 1. There'll only be one other heat, that's heat number 2. That will be swum in the final session, the fastest 10 entrants. In heat 1, Phoebe Broster, Charlotte Payton, Delphine Riley, Emily Riek, Abby Mitchell, India Marshall, Lucy Cadden, Olivia Sheehan, Polly Marshall and Sophie Lawrence. Forgive me, this is why I need to look up when I'm reading paperwork, because we don't have lane 6, 7 or 8, do we? So no Lucy Cadden, no Olivia Sheehan, no Polly Marshall, which means a very lonely swim over there for Sophie Lawrence of Oxford. This is, for her, this is a 6 AM training session on her own. And the race has been stopped. The race has been stopped. I will find out why that might be, if I can bring you that information. But after a couple of 100 metres, the female heat number 1, 800 freestyle, will stop for the time being. And I'm fairly confident this will be restarted in session 2B. I don't think we'll get this restarted now, but I'll bring you up to speed as soon as we can. So for the time being, that may be the conclusion of session 2A here at Ponds Forge International Sports Centre. Give me a couple of seconds, I'll try and get an update for you. Okay, we are going to take a 5-minute break only. The reason being, I believe there was a technical issue at the start, because we saw that Lucy Cadden, Olivia Sheehan and Polly Marshall weren't in the pool, but I think it was due to a starting issue. So what we're going to do, we are going to rerun this 800 metres. All the swimmers are going to get a 5-minute break to rest and recover, and then we will go again. So stick with us. Maybe don't go too far, but go and get a cup of tea, and let's have a word from our sponsors in this short interval.
The sun is shining, the grass is green, the water is calm and still here at the National Water Sports Centre in Nottingham. Welcome to BUCS Regatta 2024.
Praying hands hands to the Father, oh. Way too good to be bothered, oh. Living life then be better, yes. Tell me this is forever, yeah. Summer days they're getting hotter, shit getting up out the water. Baby, it's beautiful, so that's the future is wavy. Colors are crazy. I'm living on the bright side, looking for that good life. Everything is alright, riding on that golden wave. Swimming in a fresh blue, glossy feeling brand new. Sun is about to break through. Ooh, I love the world today. I'm living on the bright side. 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 I'm living on the bright side.
Glasses of milk for everyone all around afterwards, I think, and you should be milking every moment, and that's what we're going to introduce. Milk Every Moment, a new campaign to help students understand the benefit of milk on their sporting performance. An affordable, natural, versatile and widely available choice after exercise. Milk provides a whole host of nutrients, vitamins and minerals to help fuel your workouts. A great option if you are on a budget.
What's your favourite recipe to make using milk?
Mac and cheese. I was going to go with strawberry milk. Pancakes.
Yeah. Nice.
With that in mind, let's talk about milk, and BUCS being proud to promote the Milk Every Moment campaign.
Milk provides high quality protein which helps support muscle growth and repair, and B vitamins to assist with energy release. A glass of milk is great for refueling and repairing those tired muscles after a physical match.
Great to hear from our sponsors. Remember, BUCS Big Wednesday coming up next month. I've been there a few times. It is a brilliant action-packed day. Happy to say we are now going to go back into the 800 metre freestyle heat number 1. So if you're just joining us, just a false start earlier. So we gave the swimmers who had already swum 100 metres a little bit of a break. We are now ready to go with a full field. So once again, from lane 0, Phoebe Broster, Charlotte Payton, Delphine Riley, Emily Riak, Abby Mitchell, India Marshall, Lucy Cadden, Olivia Sheehan, Polly Marshall and Sophie Lawrence. This is heat number 1. Heat number 2 will be swum as a fastest heat in our final session tonight. We are looking anywhere between 9 and 10 minutes. There's a 45-minute bridge between fastest and slowest entrance here. All comfortably sub 10. And the centre 4 lanes, as we see so often as the fastest 4, are all going to be outside the top couple right now, because Olivia Sheehan, Delphine Riley and Charlotte Payton in lanes 7, 2 and 1 are going to take a little advantage in the very, very early stages. Now, to bring you up to date with the schedule for the day, 12:30 will be session 2B. That is where we will see all the remaining heats from the events we've seen so far today, bar the long distance 800s where they will be in the final. And then from 5 p.m. late this afternoon, our second finals session of the weekend.
Olivia Sheehan from Birmingham. On the way to 200 metres on the stage underneath the freestyle. Just a reminder that the warm-up for session 3B will start immediately after the conclusion of this 800 metre freestyle. With session 3B getting underway at 12:30, so 11:20 to
So Olivia Sheehan for Birmingham in Southern. She will start to control things on the far side of the pool. On the near side, Abby Mitchell for Swansea in 4 and Delphine Riley for Surrey in 2. Now you may have missed it, but we had a brilliant open male 800 metre freestyle first heat. Came down to the final 5 metres. And do you know what? Yesterday, in the early heats of the 1500, we had, again, incredible racing, won by tenths of a second.
So as we start to reach the conclusion of session 3A, of course we'll have the warm-up and a chance as well to check out our Milk Every Moment campaign, which is showcasing our milk's nutritional values.
Now, of course, there are huge teams involved in supporting and getting these events run, and we like to say thank you to all of them. First of all, our big partner across all the recent BUCS championships, Milk Every Moment. We saw the advert just a few minutes ago. It's a great recovery and pre-race training drink. They are here this weekend on the balcony. You can come and visit them, get some free goodies, get some free milk, and potentially win 100 quid as well. 7.2 grams of protein in 200ml glass of milk. I did not know that before this weekend. And if you're lucky enough, you might spot Move It, the Milk Every Moment cow. Take a photo, stick it on your social media, let us enjoy the conversations with you around this championship. And the delivery of the BUCS Nationals not possible without the continued support from Sheffield City Council, University of Sheffield, Sheffield Hallam University, and everybody active. The months and months of preparation that go into these events, it's hard to quantify. We just get to enjoy it from the sidelines. That's the best bit for me. Okay, Abby Mitchell for Swansea in 4, and still in Southern, Olivia Sheehan for Birmingham. A couple of metres back in 2, still Surrey's Delphine Riley. And although we have 300 metres to swim, it's difficult to see that changing, because it's nigh on 10 metres back to the rest of the pool, other than Sophie Lawrence of Oxford, right on the far side. She is just about within touching distance of our top 3. This is the last race of this session. 3A, 3B starts at 12:30, and session 4, the final, starts from 5. I'll remind you again before we close out this stream in a few minutes' time. And of course, as per last night, and we'll do tomorrow after the finals, we have our presentation medal ceremony. You can watch that live on the stream too. Abby Mitchell has seen the number 4 and is 200 metres to swim. And is she going a bit early? She's put a few metres on the early leader, Olivia Sheehan for Birmingham.
Just a reminder that the warm-up will get underway following the conclusion of this 800.
If you're an athlete watching this in venue, your warm-up will begin at the end of this session. We go straight into warm-up. Here's some whistles now. Last 100 metres for all athletes coming up. Abby Mitchell representing Swansea, Olivia Sheehan for Birmingham. 3 seconds between them, then Delphine Riley. And your top 3, and then a gap back to 4th place India Marshall and Sophie Lawrence. Abby Mitchell looking to be the provisional gold medalist. I say provisional, fastest 10 swimmers still to come later. But she will set the time that they have to beat.
And straight there for Abby Mitchell. Bringing our second there on Olivia Sheehan from Birmingham. Push for Olivia Sheehan. We're going for the final 25 metres.
And there will be no change in 1, 2 and 3. Solid performance from Abby Mitchell for Swansea. Came in with a 9:09.65. Not going to beat that, doesn't matter. Heat win to close out the session. Then Olivia Sheehan for Birmingham. She has gone quicker than a PB. It was a 9:24 she arrived with. Drops that to 9:21.69. Delphine Riley, 9:31.91 for 3rd place. And then the rest of our competitors come in. India Marshall, Emily Riak, Sophie Lawrence, Charlotte Paynton, Polly Marshall, Lucy Cadden, and finally will be Phoebe Broster for Surrey. Okay, that's it. Swing for the time being. If you're here in venue and you're a swimmer watching, then your warm-up starts momentarily. Otherwise, thank you for joining us for session 3A. That's all our fastest heats done for now. Session 3B will begin at 12:30. So you've got about an hour's break or so. And don't forget the finals from 5 p.m. if you are leaving us now. But from Ponds Forge International Sports Centre at the BUCS Long Course Championship, it is enjoy your break. We'll see you soon, 12:30.
Glasses of milk for everyone all around afterwards, I think, and you should be milking every moment, and that's what we're going to introduce. Milk Every Moment, a new campaign to help students understand the benefit of milk on their sporting performance. An affordable, natural, versatile and widely available choice after exercise. Milk provides a whole host of nutrients, vitamins and minerals to help fuel your workouts. A great option if you are on a budget.
What's your favourite recipe to make using milk?
Mac and cheese. I was gonna go with strawberry milk. Pancakes.
Yeah. Nice.
With that in mind, let's talk about milk, and BUCS being proud to promote the Milk Every Moment campaign.
Milk provides high quality protein which helps support muscle growth and repair, and B vitamins to assist with energy release. A glass of milk is great for refueling and repairing those tired muscles after a physical match.